Welcome back to Ask Profit right here on NDTV Profit. We are also being joined by Ajit Mishra, the SVP Research at Religare Broking at this point of the show. Ajit, before I come to you, let me go across to our next caller very quickly for the next query.
And the next one that we have is on Sonata Software. Now the viewer is saying that he's been holding 250 shares at the levels of 452 since the past 2 years, and the stock has not moved much for him. Should he sell this and buy something else? Ajit, what would you recommend on the chart?
So, Mahima, yes, he's right that since the early 2024, the stock has been witnessing corrective trend, and of late, though the price action is more of muted from the last couple of months, but there's hardly any participation during this recent recovery in the IT pack. So, in my opinion, he can consider switching to stocks like Persistent from the large cap basket, HCL Tech or Tech Mahindra from Sonata Software at current levels.
Got the view, Ajit. Ajit, coming back to you with another query on VA Tech Vabag. Now, Harjit actually from Mohali is writing to us. He's holding the stock and he's currently sitting on a loss. He's not mentioned. What he's mentioned, he's looking for an entry point for the stock. Is this it, Ajit? Because the stock has been in a correction phase.
So, Puneet, yes, we are seeing correction, and in fact, it's a fresh break that we are seeing this week. Means the stock is already down roughly around 9%. Volumes are slightly on the higher side, so this indicates maybe further pressure. So the next support could be close to around 1120 area, and then the major around 1000 mark. So as of now, it's in a void, but yeah, he can start accumulating the moment we touch level close to around 1120, and accumulating the staggered manner till 1000 levels.
Got the view, Ajit. But viewers, it's time for our first round of the rapid fire of this edition of Ask Profit. Ajit as well as Avinash, keep your answer on buy, sell and hold so that we can take as many queries as possible. The first one's coming in on Heritage Foods. Our viewer Lalita has bought it at 485 in October, asking if she can wait for another 3 months. Ajit?
Hold it, stop at 440.
Okay, the next one is on Cummins India. DJ Rao from Hyderabad has bought it and wants a short-term view on this one. Ajit, your view on the chart?
Exit.
A view on TCS is what Mangaldas is asking. What would you recommend, Ajit?
Buy.
Okay, Dixon Tech is the next one. Ramesh from Keynes Tech is the next one. Jaya Krishnan from Kerala wants to know if she can continue to hold, considering that she's bought at the levels of 5790. Ajit, on the chart?
Use rebound to exit.
HCC or NCC is what Suresh is asking from Visakhapatnam. Ajit, any stock you would recommend right now to enter?
Comparatively, NCC is better.
Okay, 200 shares of Trent bought at the levels of 6500. Okay, Rakesh has bought Bajaj Finance, is already sitting on a loss of 54,000. Should he hold or sell? Your view on this, Ajit?
Hold with stop at 940.
Alright, so that brings us to the end of first rapid fire round of Ask Profit. So viewers, we're slipping a very short break, but we'll be right back. Welcome back. You're watching Ask Profit here at NDTV Profit. For viewers who's just tuning in, you can either call us or send us a WhatsApp on the numbers that are flashing on your screen up there.
This one, Ajit, this is for you, and it's a very interesting one coming in from Umesh. She's asking 4 stocks that you could recommend in the large and mid caps or the medium term. Your view?
So yes, Reliance is one such name. So basically what we are seeing, please, now that after almost 1.5 years of consolidation in the index, we are again back to the record highs. And some of the heavyweights wherein we were seeing almost aligned move, means they were witnessing consolidation during this period, and they have also reclaimed their record highs or trading closer to that mark is something that you should be focusing on. So Reliance Industries, Kotak Bank, M&M and PSC, these are some of the names which one can look to accumulate even at current levels, and as a disclosure we have recommended this to our client also.
Alright, so that's the view with regards to PFC stands. The next question is from, okay, this is where Reliance stands. The next question that we have is from Siva, who is writing us from Toronto. He wants to know if it makes sense to make a fresh entry right now in Kalyan Jewellers or not. Ajit, would you recommend that, seeing the chart?
So yes, Naima, means after this correction from the record highs of around 750 to 450, and now this phase of consolidation seems like that the stock is making decisive attempt to reclaim the major averages. Today we are seeing that the stock is up roughly around 5% with strong volumes. So probably we can see level close to around 580, 600 in the coming days. So with stop at 490 on the closing basis, since it's a highly volatile counter, one can look to accumulate at current levels with 580, 600 as a position target.
Got that view, Ajit. The next one that's coming in is on Sarda Energy. Now, our viewer Sabu from Kochi is asking a 2 to 3 month view on the counter. Ajit, what would you recommend? He's bought it at 546.
Sharda Corp, right?
Yeah, Sarda Energy actually, Ajit. It's trading at 509 right now. It's up almost 1.2%. And he's bought it at 546 and 100 shares is what he's holding and asking for a 2 to 3 month view.
Sorry, Puneet, I'm unable to find the symbol for Sharda Energy.
Okay, all right. It's spelled SARDA. I think, do you have the symbol?
Yeah, the ticker is SARDAEN. Ajit, were you able to pull the charts up for this counter? Any technical view?
Yes, so basically long-term performance definitely looks promising, and now after almost this vertical rise, it's been almost 3-4 months now, the stock has been consolidating around the record highs. It seems like a time-wise correction so far, but for any fresh momentum, we need a close above 540. So as of now, he can continue to stay put with 490 as an immediate stop.
Okay, all right. We've got our next caller then. Praneeth is calling us from Hyderabad. Praneeth, hi, a very good morning to you. How can we help you today?
Yeah, good morning. I'm willing to take fresh position actually in Praj Industries for Tyrell for 2 years. So which one will be better for me for 2 to 3 years?
Okay. Okay, got your question, Praneeth. I'll take this up with Ajit. Ajit, where are the charts looking more attractive right now from a slightly long-term perspective? Is it Tyrell or Praj Industries?
So Tyrell is still like, we are seeing a bit of a recovery rebound, but Praj Industries, we have already seen noticeable damage from the record highs. Roughly around 70% is something that the stock has already retraced. We are trading at a very critical juncture where we have major averages placed on the long-term charts. So I believe that the possibility of consolidation, because the stock also showed strong buying interest, off late with, price action also. So my opinion, possibly you can start accumulating at current levels, and 290 should be the lower base for this, and for the complete position, 270 should be a complete, stop loss for the complete position. In case of rebound, the first hurdle could be close to around 360 and then probably around 400 plus.
Ajit, another one that's coming in on Laurus Labs. Now, Maddie is asking us a question if it's a good time to enter the stock. So he's asking for a fresh entry on Laurus Labs. Would you recommend the trade?
So Laurus Lab is trading at the record highs. Steady performer means there was hardly any participation on the downside while the market was struggling and the other counters in the pharma space was not performing. So definitely it looks promising, and in fact we are seeing fresh traction in the pharma space altogether. So with that as a support, 1100 is something that we can maintain as stop loss and consider going long at current levels. Since we are at the record highs, the upside is open. So from the risk to reward point of view, 1190, 1200 should be his immediate targets.
Got the view, Ajit. Now the next question that's coming in is on ICICI through AMC. Now Gautam writing to us from...
The question that we have is from Ashok, who's writing us from Sydney, and he's asking about Valor Estate, which was previously known as DB Realty. He's holding 1700 shares, bought at the levels of 178. From a 3 to 6 months point of view, he wants an advice. Ajit, how are the charts faring?
So this stock looks sideways to me. In fact, if you see that the entire basket, even the realty space, has not done much, even during this recent market rebound. But we are seeing early sign of recovery in some of these names like Buddhist Property, Ubrai Realty, and others. So as of now, the preference should be given to the outperformers within the sectors and avoid any fresh position at current levels.
Got the view, Ajit. We have a next caller now coming in, for a stock related.
That's with regards to where Mrs. Vectors is concerned. The next question that we have is from Reenu, who is writing us from Bengaluru, asking about Bank of Baroda. Is this a good counter, and does it make sense to make an entry right now? Ajit, would you recommend that?
So yes, Mahima, in fact, if you see the entire PSU pack, interestingly, they have been maintaining their outperformance in this recent surge, while some of the private banking wages are sitting on the sidelines or witnessing correction. So Bank of Baroda is currently trading at the record high. So in my opinion, she should maintain a staggered approach to accumulate this stock, not to buy completely at one go. So around current levels, let's say she can buy 50-60%, and in case if there's any dip around 300, she can add more. For the entire position, the stock should be at 280, the recent base. And since the stock is at record highs, she can keep on trailing stop losses on rise.
Got the view, Ajit. And we got in Siddharth Chaturvedi actually sent us a message asking if the next company on KYC is Voltam. Siddharth, it's not, but
okay, all right. It's time for our second rapid fire round. Avinash and Ajit, you both know the drill. Try to keep your answers as short as possible. The first question that we have is from Aparna, who's writing us from Singapore, asking about PVR Inox. She's holding 55. Zentech is the next one. 13 shares bought at the levels of 1560. Hold or sell? Your view on this, Ajit?
Exit.
La Opala bought at 256 by Kishore. Ajit, would you recommend him to hold for the next 6 months?
Hold with stop at 190.
ITC is the next one. Shahid wants to know if he can accumulate at these. Bharti Airtel, is this the right time to make an entry into this counter? Shivakumar from Bengaluru wants to know. Ajit, your view on the chart?
Buy on dips around 2050.
Excelsoft Technologies.
Suzlon Energy, from a 3 to 4 months perspective, is this the right time to make an entry? Ajit, your view?
Yes, with stop at 50.
Tata Steel, Hind Copper, or BEL or Cupid. Ajit, any view, any stock that you would recommend right now for a swing trade?
Tata Steel for sure.
Okay, SJVN, is this a good time to buy?
JSW Infra bought at 278. Ajit, a 1 to 2 month view if you can.
Hold with stop at 270.
Okay, Urban Company holding at the levels of... Okay, Eternal bought at the levels of 300, 450 is the quantity. From a 1 month perspective, can the viewer continue to hold? Ajit, your view?
Hold and use recovery to reduce position.
Banco India, Ajit, if you track this counter, our viewers bought at 800. Should he continue to hold?
Hold.
Okay, Biocon is the next one. 250 shares purchased at the levels of 350. Venkatramani wants to know from a 15 month perspective, can she continue to hold? Ajit, your view on the chart?
Yeah, and she can buy more with 370 as a stop.
All right, so that brings us to the end of this round of rapid fire segment. Ajit and Avinash, thank you so much for taking us through those queries and of course giving your expert insight. With that, we're completely out of time on this edition of Ask Profit. But if we have missed your query, you have another chance at 2 p.m. because 2 p.m. is the afternoon edition of Ask Profit. So do tune in and ask all your queries. But completely out of time on this edition. Do stay tuned. KYC on the other side.